Kevin?
David?
It's 576 lineal feet.
Do you know how long we talked about that in the car the other day?
Well, and I was like, no.
You were driving. I was
like,
driving.
You don't split it into 16 is your...
It's the actual.
Then I started thinking about it. I was like, how many degrees do you have? Like,
oh, yeah.
I'm over here trying to do work math. I was a finished carpenter for 40 years.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, cool. Right on. Well, now we have nail guns,
and
sir.
Power tools.
I don't mean to... setting doors.
Out there. It's like backwards. It comes like right
Take it off.
No, this is a family show, David.
And it's inside out, so you don't want people to see what's really on that shirt.
Oh, no.
Got to bring it up. And I'm like, what are we going to do here now? So our only bathroom. Obviously, we got a shower, especially after doing all this demo. You need to make it. I'm coming to get the display off your wall. It makes me want to laugh every fucking time, dude.
I didn't even push the button yet.
I know.
Oh, Jesus.
Your tall glass of water over there.
Depends who you're talking.
Oh, I'm going to fucking... No, put it back, dude. That's going to...
Like this one?
Are you recording?
Yeah. Of course. It's always recording.
Start over. Oh my goodness gracious.
The best part about that is that came with the box. Like that's just that has become our intro like noise.
I wonder how many other intros on people
also have that little jingle.
Anyway, well, Kevin,
David,
here we are once again.
That's right. Welcome to all y'all back.
Welcome back.
What are we on? Like the number 6?
I think this is 6. Yeah, 6.
And
they say once you reach 6, you can just keep going. But if you don't make it past 5,
I don't know.
It's a goner.
Who's these people?
I just made it up. No, it's actually a thing. Like if you don't keep going.
I did hear that on some other motivational YouTube podcaster.
No, I think that was the one you sent me.
Yeah, but I don't remember what they said now.
It was something like, if you don't commit,
99% of the podcast don't make it past podcast 3 or something.
Yeah, it's like the marriage statistic. The first 6 months, there's like a 75% failed marriage rate or something. I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Mr. Beast says make 100 YouTube videos and then come talk to me. So,
what does that mean? Like he's going to give you a pointer or something?
Yeah, probably.
Because you're already 100 of them in. So what are you going to help me do now?
Are they any good? Or are they crappy or what?
I don't know, man. I can't trust anything from Mr. Beast now because all the AI stuff.
And there have been some scandals.
Yeah.
Inside the organization.
I bet. And then now he's got that show on Netflix or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. Beast Games or whatever it is.
Yeah, Beast Mode? Or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't follow that stuff.
Anyway.
Yeah.
How's everything going?
Oh, I'm good. Still trying to get over a cold.
Yeah. I
feel like it's been forever.
Yeah.
Like weeks now.
I mean, you're probably still not feeling so well. You got your shirt on inside out.
No, it's made like that. It's the new trend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No worries.
Like in the first 5 minutes, you were gonna you had that planned out. Not in the first 3 minutes.
No, I was thinking about it. I mean,
showed up here and you're like, why is your shirt inside out?
Yeah, man. I'm the sharpest at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm not. Whatever.
Look at that tall glass of water. And I'm talking about the water too. Not the one drinking it. Isn't that a saying?
Crunch my ice off the, I like crunchy ice.
Yeah.
That's why I got the little pebble ice machines.
Oh, those are, I'm not an ice fan, but those are nice.
It's like the Chick-fil-A ice, so to speak.
That new Mexican food place we ate at last week had that crunchy ice.
Oh.
Yeah. It was nice.
The one in San Luis is like a walk-up window only, basically. They have tables in the back, but they just rented out the little building right next door for indoor seating, so to speak.
Oh, nice.
But they do Taco Tuesday because it's San Luis. They're like, you have to buy a drink.
Oh, it's the same at all of them. It's
Really?
It's $1.59 a taco. Yeah, no, it's
but
the
you
same.
have to buy a drink.
Yeah, and that drink is $7. But whatever, dude. They're little tacos, dude. You can smash 5 or 6 of them because they're those little 3-inch
Or
tortillas.
like street tacos. Yeah, yeah.
They're bomb though. I'm so happy one came to my town. I'm actually pretty stoked about it.
Make it a regular stop or what?
Oh yeah, dude. Like I'm telling you that torta cabana. Oh man, because have you ever had one of those?
No.
No.
It's like a sandwich, right?
Yeah, but so it's like a supreme, if you will, right? So it's not just meat and cheese or whatever. There's rice and beans. Well, I don't know if there's rice, but there's beans, guacamole, jalapenos, the pickled ones. There's a little slab. I think they put milanesa on there, and it's like a breaded milanesa. It's weird. And then you have your meat.
I know what you just said.
It's sala, but and then there's I get it with pastor, and then they put a layer of like breakfast ham, like a thicker, and then lettuce, tomato, onion. It's like everything you can put on one sandwich. That's why it
sounds very loaded.
Why? Yeah, you only have given my fatness.
I don't know. I don't like even my regular sandwiches. I don't put a lot of stuff on them.
You're a very cut and dry person.
Yeah, high speed, low drag.
Yeah, I want a hamburger, not a cheeseburger.
And see, okay,
I don't mean it like that, but
no, but that came up one time, and now it's become a thing. And now, because I tried to articulate it in the fact that it was like melted cheese on the burger, that was the thing. And now other people have like latched on to the fact that it's melted cheese. So now any like macaroni and cheese, apparently I don't like macaroni. No, I like macaroni and cheese. But then it goes, but it has melted cheese on it. And I'm like,
but I think you're talking about the cheap American like Kraft single plastic melted cheese is your turn off on it.
No, I really have boiled it down to I just don't like cheese on my hamburger.
No, I mean,
that's it.
Yeah.
I like cheese on my sandwich. I don't particularly care
but
for
it's
like
not melted and it's cold.
But a Philly cheesesteak I would eat.
Yeah, but what is that? Provolone, right?
Generally speaking.
Provolone, right?
Well, I think a traditional one has like Cheese Whiz in it, like in the can.
Yeah.
But
the base cheese though, because I think there is a base cheese that they put on there with the.
I don't remember.
Trailed off. Anyway, sorry, but yeah, that torta is banging, dude. Yeah, I enjoy it.
I get the just the regular burrito from there, no beans. I don't like beans. I don't like beans in my burrito. I'm not, because you just never know what beans you're going to get without asking, obviously. But
yeah,
is it refried beans? Is it whole beans? Is it pinto beans? Is it black beans? Is it
black beans are kind of gross.
Yeah,
they're a little tart. Now at this place, right? They're refried beans, but then there's whole bean in it, right? So Lila's very particular, and she just wants she just wants a bean and cheese.
You don't say.
And she was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Baby, those are actual like beans in the refried beans."
Yeah, they start like that,
and then the funny part is,
and then they end up mushy.
When we were discussing on going, we're like, "We'll just get Lila a bean and cheese burrito." But we need to bring Taco Bell packets from the house because she's
particular about her sauce.
Yeah, dude, she likes her mild Taco Bell sauce. But you know what's weird too is I don't know if maybe she heard you or something about cheese on a cheeseburger, because she's slowly drifting away from cheese and ranch too.
Cheese in general,
and ranch. I was It just says it's public schooling because she wants ketchup now all of a sudden instead of. This cord's
bugging you.
Yeah, it's like pulling me over.
We need you a clip, like a newscaster on the back of your.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm wearing a nice shirt,
formal shirt.
Got some things to do after this, you know,
proper,
like grocery shop and whatnot. But
I'm just wearing my shirt inside out. So,
dude, I asked Lila, "Do you want ranch with your chicken nuggets?" No, I want ketchup. Ketchup. Excuse me? You used to slurp the ranch out of the little cups. I was so proud of her when she first liked ranch, dude. And it was I have a picture of it. It's like all over her face, dude. And I'm like, that's my girl. And now she's like, oh, I want ketchup.
Every time I see one of those like Instagram story meme things where people are like taking the slice of pizza and they're like into the like there's a vat of ranch. So like the ranch goes to the crust all the way to the point of the pizza. I think of you every time.
That's what we're talking about. So there's this place, like Chicago or I don't know. They serve you the pizza. They like fold it in a taco and dip it in this bucket and then lay it on the table for you. And it's completely covered in ranch.
My worst nightmare.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't care for ranch.
Oh, my fave used to make the best ranch at me and Ed's. Like they make their own ranch. And she, ever since then, the ranch hasn't been the same. But it's your Hidden Valley mix or whatever, but in a 5-gallon bucket. I love ranch. What do you got going on?
Adjusting my windscreen. I'm sure everybody can hear it. Me over here rattling around on it.
Mm-hmm. I can hear it.
You're like, I can hear it. So everybody else can hear it too. But this part.
I know I keep bumping it too. Whatever, dude. At this point.
Well, I feel like I want to be closer to it, but every time I try and get closer to it, then that thing's closer to me too. And then I bump in it with my shoulder, and now we're all going to bend them around. And that's what really, yeah. There you go. That looks good. But it's not. Watch, look at. See, this is what's happening. We're trying to work with things. Hey, but the cameras aren't blinking anymore, though. How about that last podcast? No camera blinkage.
I know. People should be happy about that.
Hey,
I was.
We stepped up a notch
after we talked about it, and then this morning I was like, "Did you put all new Wait, hold on. There's extra cords on the floor."
That's right. Hey, podcast 4 messed me up, man. Like that was it. I wasn't going to do it again.
That whole podcast 4, I strongly suggested in the beginning of it, just start over, dude.
From the word go.
Can you dial my headphones back just a touch? It's like screaming at me.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a little loud now. At first I thought it was good. No, I think you were.
No, it went down. You're number 1. Just like in.
Better believe it. Don't zoom over here yet.
Oh,
don't do it.
Don't do it. I saw you looking at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at it. Keep moving. That's a great meme. I say that all the time.
What?
It's the one from what's that movie?
I don't know.
What's the one with Bradley Cooper and the other dude, and they go to Vegas, like the dude's trip?
Oh, Hangover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even look at it.
Yeah, he's at the gas pump, and the old guy comes up, and he's all, "Nah, don't even look at it. Don't look at me. Don't look at it. Just keep moving. Don't touch it. No."
Oh, you're not going to say even the best part of it after that?
That's all I remember.
I'll hit an old man in public. Oh, that's the best part. I say that all the time. Dude, there's a couple superintendents that get on my case, here's and there's. And I'll be like, I look around, and I'll be like, I'll hit an old man in public. And they're like, what?
That's because half of those dudes that work for CCB are freaking old men.
Well, it's not just CCB. It's all of them.
Yeah, wow.
I love how they try to tell me how to do my job, too. I was a finished carpenter for 40 years.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, cool. Right on. Well, now we have nail guns, sir.
Power tools.
I don't mean to setting doors
out there.
Well, when I used to do it, or you know what? I just had this super the other day, and when you draw out the thresholds for the threshold screw to hold the.
Oh, anyway. Yeah.
What I do is I use a 3/16 masonry bit.
Yeah.
Right. Then I shove a piece of weed whip in there, and then I put my screw in.
Oh, like from like a weed eater?
And this superintendent was so baffled by it.
That you put the weed eater
And he was like,
thing?
"What are you doing that for?" And I was like,
"What do you think's going to hold it when I screw this screw into the concrete?"
Yeah, I'm not using like a Tapcon or whatever, or red, or what do you call those? The blue ones, Red Hot or
it's a Tapcon. Yeah,
is it Tapcon?
Yeah.
I was like, I need it to hold, and I was like, I don't use a wood shim or anything, and because that rots, like weed whip, because poly
live forever.
Yeah, like
polyethylene.
And they were like, "That's such a good idea," and I'm like, "Whatever, beat it, dude.
Go on, get."
But like, they're like, "What are you doing?" What do you mean? What am I doing? I thought you were a finished carpenter for 40 years. Well, I always used to have to drill and pull the thresh out, and I'm like, the door's held in with stucco now, dude. Like, take the threshold out.
It goes underneath the jam. Oh my God. You slide it out.
Old timers, though, But
back in my day.
But the longer I do what I do, and we have new kids, I guess, if you want to say start. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it's like I get it. I get it.
Listen here, Junior.
Or like when they're nailing trim on and you're like, dude, don't put your finger. I'm telling you. I mean, it took me to figure it out, but like that nail could hit something and just curl right back and tag you, dude. I have a picture. It's pretty cool.
I got a couple of those when I was making those planners out there.
Dude, the little
stab a couple.
It hits like a drywall nail.
Oh yeah.
Comes in hot, dude. It curls around, it'll bite you.
Oh yeah. I should have called you yesterday after I left this one job. Oh my. This dude from like the Valley. He kept saying he's from the Valley. Like he's from Bakersfield or Fresno or God knows
They
where.
make it sound fancy, but you're from the armpit of California.
Him and his business partner bought this house in Los Osos.
That's what they call it now.
And they're flipping this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got red tagged like 9 months ago, apparently, by code enforcement because they didn't have a permit. And they were letting a bunch of people live in there while they were working on it.
Oh.
And, yeah, so I went in there because he called an inspection because he finally got his permit. And I'm looking around and I'm like, dude, you guys were like a month away from being done. It's like already painted.
Dang.
I'm like, dude, you guys gutted this place. He goes, no, I wouldn't say it was a full gut. I'm all, well, first of all, you're going to have to take the green board off the shower walls. That doesn't work anymore. Like they put DIN shield up like 4 feet and then the rest of it green board.
Like Den's glass?
Yeah,
like
Den's glass. Yeah.
the exterior.
Well, they make it for like showers.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's like this cementitious like board, right? Well, they did it like the first 4 feet of the shower, and then the rest of it they did green board, like says mold resistant on it, like the old school stuff. No, you can't do that anymore.
It has to be all the way up or lath.
It has to be up like 70 inches from the drain. It has to go up 70 inches.
Interesting. That cement board or whatever you're talking about.
And then it can be regular drywall above that. But notwithstanding, the point was like, I'm trying to like ask questions of him to like interrogate him on like, how much drywall did you guys fix? How much drywall did you replace? How much this? What's this? What's this? What's that? And like, how much Romex is new in this house? And he just goes,
what's Romex?
He's no, like Romex? I'm all, oh no.
There is no nail plates. There are no, those little connectors.
Dude.
Like at this point, do you tell him?
I stood in the kitchen and I just had my hat in one hand, my other hand like.
Well, at what point do you call for original like plans and look and see? Okay, so there's receptacles there and switch panel there or whatever, and then you see now there's
who knows when this house was built? Like I didn't even at this point it's an as-built permit, so like there's this thing that happens when you start to do work without inspections. By the time when it's done, we basically put a deed restriction on the house that's going to live with this house for the rest of its life. That it's
been altered.
Yeah, without observations, basically, and so we're gonna like pothole some things and like try and look at some stuff. But I told him, I'm well, dude, this thing's a mess. And then because we jammed them up, then
and they're gonna try to resell it or live in it.
I'm sure. Yeah, no, they would. This was a flip from the word go.
That sucks because the people that are gonna buy it now, or whatever, oh, it's newly remodeled.
Oh no, that's what I was telling Lauren on the way home yesterday. I'm like, dude, these are those dudes you hear about on the internet or like that talk about on podcasts where they're like, dude, a whole bunch of lipstick on this pig.
That sucks.
And people, some people are going to walk in there and be like, oh, look, it's beautiful. It's all brand new.
That's industry standard though nowadays, dude. It's do your best, cock the rest.
Dude.
It's unreal.
Well, because we jammed them up, now they have to, they had to go to get an engineer, and because they like blew out the whole 2 front gable ends of the house, put more windows and doors and all kinds of crap in it.
And that's not permitted?
It is now,
well,
but it wasn't then when that's what got them in trouble, was that they blew out the front of the house to like add windows and doors and crap. And people walking by were like,
yeah, Tim next door was like, I don't see any land proposal like side out front.
And so they had to get an engineer. Well, now they have to put shear walls in the corners of these windows and the door. And they had to like pothole and like underpin the foundation in those spots too, and put a big old all thread through them and like all this stuff. Well, then this kid's like, "Oh yeah, no, I talked to the engineer about that." And
what engineer?
The one that they had to go get. And I'm like, he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I talked to him about that." And you know, I read somewhere in there that the shear wall is only 2 feet by 2 feet. And I'm like,
no.
I said, "Listen, dude, I don't want to be a jerk right now to you." I used other words.
Right.
And, but you need to go home and dial you up some YouTube and learn about a few things, because you and your business partner and whoever else is advising you guys on this stuff,
is not correct.
Wrong.
And how much money did you pay these people to build it wrong?
Dude.
Well, isn't shear wall? Shear wall is
the
piece of shear from foundation to to wrap. Well, I get. Does it need to go all the way up to
top plate? Because the concept of it is
no, not top plate. All the way to. Why can I not think of
it? Goes up to the eaves, like in
eaves. Yes.
Yeah. So the concept of it is you have the foundation. The bolts are holding it between the foundation to the 2x4s that are nailed on a certain pattern around that entire piece of wood, in the field, on the edges, up to the top plate, and then at the top plate, it then you have like an A35 or something, some metal bracket that ties it into the bird blocking, which is then tied into the
truss,
rafter tails or whatever, which are then nailed into the roof sheeting. Like all that becomes one full assembly. So in the event in California, when the earth goes like this, it's going to make the whole house fall down. But he was trying to argue with me that it was like, no, it's just 24 by 24. I'm like,
no, that's just.
And then he's like, oh, what is this number right here? What's the 2 and the 9? I'm all, that's 2 feet 9 inches. So that are your whole plan on the fact that you think it's only 24 inches by 24 inches is wrong. It's already 2 feet 9 inches wide.
God bless it. I have a question for you, because I forget. Someone explained it to me, but I'm not a framer. But when they put on like the triangle on spray paint on the side of the house, it's like it says 612. Mm-hmm. Is that the pitch of the roof, or is that like the nail pattern?
That's a nail pattern.
So that shear wall.
So correct? that is a shear wall. So like back in the day, different Julio, not Ortega.
Yeah.
Amejo,
yeah.
He used to do it, same thing. He would paint the triangle, and then he'd put 6 with a line, 12. So it's 6
nails.
Right? That's the spacing. So the 6 is the edge. So it's 6-inch spacing on the edge, and then in the field, like where the other 2x4s are,
is 12.
Would be 12 spacing.
Got it.
But they have all the way down to like 2 and 12 spacing. But typically they don't go any wider than 8 and 12 on the field, but 6 and 12 is usually like standard. Like if you're just going to put up shear anyway, they would do it like 6 and 12.
Because it's just standard.
Yeah, it's like a normal measurement.
That's the fastness of so like a.
Yeah,
dude, when those guys are nailing shear wall though,
yeah,
you could tell who's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, and usually Julio would have done it too, where he would also put like a line with like he'd like put where it went to, and then sometimes he would even put like how wide that a 16-foot shear wall, or a 2-foot shear wall or whatever.
That dude was dope though.
He was a good foreman. You knew things.
He's going to be framing the houses out there for us in Los Alamos.
Oh, for
Philly.
What's his name?
Mr. Goodtime.
Phil.
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah.
Phil.
Oh, Phil. I talked to him the other day. Well, it was a couple of weeks ago now, but they're finally. Well, I think they're going vertical. I don't know, man. They're taking their.
Well, he might want to let you know. Give you 2 weeks notice so you can get some exterior frames in there.
For real.
Huh.
Whatever.
Maybe you could throw all those frames on the top of your work truck like you did with that base the other day.
I don't know about that, man. That was sketch, dude.
Hey, you made it.
So what do we figure it was? It was 476 lineal feet?
No, it was more than that.
Or 500?
500 something?
Well, it's 36 sticks. I remember that.
Yeah, it was 36 sticks by 16 feet each stick. And
we got a special request.
Ooh.
Jordan suggests we talk about aliens.
What
That's a wormhole. But I'm into it after work. After we talk about work.
We'll put it on the list.
So it was...
Put it on the whiteboard, Jordan.
Yeah, it was 36. 36 times 16 is 576 lineal feet.
Do you know how long we talked about that in the car the other day?
Well, and I was like, no.
You were driving. I was like, driving.
You don't split it into 16 is your...
It's the actual...
Then I started thinking about it. I was like, how many degrees do you have? Like,
oh, yeah.
I'm over here trying to do work math. But yeah, no. And it wasn't actually I
was trying to work a calculator and drive.
I had 4 ratchet straps holding that thing down. And then the funny part is when I went to check the load to make sure like it's not going to... Dude, the whole rack was moving on the bed of the truck. And I was thinking, oh my God. There's 4 bolts that are rusted that are holding this ladder rack to this truck. And then there was, when I bolted my toolbox, I bolted all the way through. So those are galvanized.
Toolbox ain't going anywhere.
Toolbox holding that whole apparatus down. But no, the whole trip, that hour drive, if you will, I thought it was going to be a little more puckering. But it wasn't. It was fine. It was the one strap, though, that had enough wind that was all
humming.
And I was like, oh,
extra
man.
vibration
like,
on that one strap.
I just turned up the stereo a little bit or rolled down the window more, so I heard was wind.
Like, I didn't want to freak you out when you sent me the photo of it, but I was going to be like, hey, did you put one of those little red things on the back one?
It wasn't 4 foot. I measured it.
Is it 4 feet?
It's 4 foot.
I used to remember what that was.
From the bumper, mind you.
I used to remember
what
that was.
It's from the bumper, not the tailgate.
I used to have the vehicle code like damn near memorized.
Dude, if he's going to, like a cop pulls me over for that, I'm going to be like,
for real.
I'm white knuckling it doing 45. That should be your more concern about 4 feet off the back of my truck. But no, I mean, it was fine. But
you made it.
Gas mileage was probably not that great.
Yeah. But I feel like all roof racks like that. Like, just, have you ever looked at roof racks as they like roll down the road? Like 99% of them are all rusty.
Yeah, but
like whatever companies are making these roof racks, like
racket,
the bare minimum powder coating, the bare minimum, like what, like the least amount that we can put on this thing to coat it and put it in the oven.
Yeah. What's funny is the
save
crossbar
5 cents
that's in the front that goes above your window, right? Where all the bugs hit it. You can just see like
it's like it's like chipping off the.
Well, it's like you know how rust grows.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to paint it so bad, but then I'm like,
not in the budget.
I got 1,005 other things I need to do this truck.
That's really low priority list.
That baby needs an oil change. Well, what sucks is when you drive as much as I do in that thing, like that thing needs an oil change a lot. But I made this deal with my boss, like, because he lets me use it to do like side work and whatever.
It's a sweet.
So like I do an oil change. He pays for an oil change. I mean, I think fair's fair on it. You know, I mean, to pay $100 oil change to use the truck. It
should be like maybe 2 to 1. Aaron, 2 to 1. Make new proposal.
Well, I mean, he would pay for every. He's dope like that, but I don't know. I feel it's just fair's fair. You know, I mean, whatever.
No, I'm sure he would. He would be inclined to pay for all of them. And and you're just being a good dude to be like, hey man, I'd use it once in a while. I'll kick in on.
The only time I ever use, the only side jobs I do anyway are ones that
aren't penciling for the.
I mean, it's doors and trim, so like they usually buy the material anyway from my boss.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you know, that's where all my tools are, is in that truck.
And yeah. So you're not like taking them out and put them in your truck to like go do a side job.
Dude, that'd be way too much work. But yeah, that lumber rack, man, I was looking at it the other day and I was just like, I need to put a coat of paint on this thing. And
well, that's what you were saying. You were worried that all that stuff was going to, like, it would still be attached to the rack.
Yeah, the rack would just be in the center divider. It's like those bed liners that blow out of trucks.
Yeah, the little plastic ones. You see them on the side of the road all the time.
Why do they even offer that anymore?
I don't know. And they're always like Toyota ones, right? Or Nissan.
Or Ford Ranger or whatever. You buy a $70,000 vehicle and they throw a cheesy...
That's not even really attached. It's just laid in there.
Yeah, dude. And those cause more damage and rust to your...
because it traps all that moisture and like water and stuff underneath it.
My truck came... Well, not stock. I mean, whoever ordered it...
the blue one? This one? Or the one before?
No, my truck. My GMC. Or she, I don't know, it might have been whatever. They specifically ordered it with like a Line-X bed liner.
Oh, no.
So that was cool. They don't come stock like that.
No, I wouldn't think so.
I don't know. Dude, that guy, what an idiot. Height of COVID, dude. Can't find a truck anywhere.
No.
Orders one, waited for how long?
Yeah. Months.
Never came to pick it up, and then here I come.
Stowasser over there giving
all
it away.
4 doors wide open. David. God, yeah.
You need this.
Dude.
Right now.
That thing has, I think it just clicked over to 43,000 miles.
You were putting some mileage on that thing there for a while.
Well, I was using it for work.
Yeah.
Because my Ford decided to not go into reverse anymore. Thanks, Sean Lee, for helping me push at that time.
Ooh.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I miss that guy, actually.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him for a while, but every once in a while, like Facebook or just a random text message or whatever, we'll communicate. But man, that guy was dope, dude.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Always had a good time.
Rapping out with him in a house in a garage and whatever.
Talking some BS or whatever.
Like John Lee.
And then, him being a Rams fan and me a Chargers fan.
Yeah.
Like, he always would be like, that's our stadium. And be like, we pay good rent there.
That's right.
In
fact, you owe us more.
Oh, no.
Because we rent.
But
he did some side work at the one of the houses, that second Cypress house, when I remodeled a light remodel of the upstairs bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
I used all the trades from Shea.
Light remodel?
Yeah.
Did you use the inspectors from Shea? Oh, no, that was
an unpermitted project.
Coming from...
No, we didn't have, there was not money in the budget for the countertops or the cabinets for that matter.
Did I tell you? So John did some work at my house too. Go ahead, sorry. My bad, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, that's fine. Just there was like the old school, like big tub thing, but it was round and she wanted a square one. So reframed all that and it ended up getting retiled and then pulled up all the tile off the floor. We took all the tile off the shower, redid the whole pan. The pan was like hot mopped.
Did you do the cement board?
Yeah, Henry. Remember
you
Henry?
Used the green board, don't lie.
No.
I'm just kidding. Henry. Oh, yeah, Henry.
Remember Henry?
The tile dude?
Yeah, a little sketchy. Yeah. Did good work, though.
I see cheap. Angel and, what's that other dude's name?
I don't know.
Used to drive that gold Chevy.
I don't know.
Anyway, I see Angel all the time. You remember Angel?
No, if I saw him.
He used to have the Harley Davidson helmet and then the sticker on his.
Yes,
truck. He does the best.
He always had
work.
He had that lowrider-ish mid 90s, early 2000s truck.
Yes,
with the like big tonneau cover.
Yes,
yes.
Now he's got a nice Chevy now.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Oh,
but he's doing most of the time.
I almost called it. I don't think it was him, but I saw a Chevy in Cambria that was missing a back bumper that had a camper shell on the back with a big old dent in the side.
Oh, we're not going to mention his name.
No. But I thought that was, and then I literally flipped around.
What color was the truck?
The same color.
Green or the gold one? I mean, blue or the gold one?
It was the goldish colored one.
Oh, that thing's long gone.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe someone else had it.
Maybe, I don't know.
I got an interesting story about that, but I'll talk to you about that off camera.
Okay, cool. None of this is on the whiteboard.
Work vehicles is.
Oh, yeah. We did talk about that one work vehicle.
No, but back to the John Lee.
It was a half an hour talking about work.
Did I tell you about the whole adventure we had when John Lee ripped out that tub at my house to put in a new one?
I vaguely remember, but I don't remember the details of it.
Going so smooth. Got the old tub out, and it's a tub shower combo fiberglass thing.
Is it still a tub shower?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
John got all the stuff all plumbed up. Everything looked pretty, like perfect, money. Go to put in the tub. And I can't remember if it was a 32-inch tub or 30.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And dude, and this stuff was all special ordered, like from Lowe's or wherever.
And it was like this is our one shot,
dude.
Because that's the only bathroom, right?
That's it.
Yeah, we could.
Wait, you got to do it all in one day.
This needs to go back in now.
And sure enough, we got the correct tub bottom. It was a wider tub. I cut the drywall. Everything was money, dude. Perfect. Go to put the walls in. They were like 3 inches short or whatever. Like width-wise. It was the wrong wall. And of course, this is all special order stuff. They don't have it in stock.
Yeah, you're not rolling to Home
Call
Depot.
Lowe's, and I'm like, what are we going to do here now? It's our only bathroom. Obviously, we got a shower, especially after doing all this demo. You need to make it. I'm coming to get the display off your wall.
Something.
Like, because you had the larger display. Oh, no, we can't do that. The hell you can't.
Call the manager at home right now
and
get him on the line.
Come to find out, we had 30-inch walls or whatever it was. But we ordered 32s or whatever it was. Anyway, they had the correct tub bottom in stock. So we went to all this work to make it a bigger tub, and then we ended up still with a small
the same tub.
And it just created more work. But John hooked it up. Shower worked great.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. He's money.
You should have seen, I have pictures of him where he's cutting out the old tub and like straight up sawzall dude just.
Not his first rodeo.
No,
he's done that before.
Been there, dude. That guy don't mess around, dude.
Sending it.
Talk about a insurance problem though if you mess up.
Yeah. Put a little sawzall blade through a thigh or something.
Little.
Like you're almost done cutting and it like come.
Have to use your, oh man.
Solid HMO, PPO.
Yeah. You're still
claim.
Gonna pay like $7,000 to get stitches.
Yeah. Probably.
Insurance is ridiculous, dude. Health insurance, car insurance.
We just did some car insurance work yesterday on the interwebs.
That's ridiculous, man. I had to call my insurance. What do you call it? Broker? Adjuster?
I think the adjuster is the person that comes out when something happened.
Oh yeah, like
I think the broker is like the person you buy it
good
from.
neighbor, State Farm is there, and Jake pops out or whatever. Bam.
With his red shirt and his khakis.
Anyway, no, dude, my bill went up another whatever.
Just because.
And I was like, why is it? What? I mean, and then I was like, I got to pay it because like it's all through an app. Mm-hmm. It's like a notification. It's like, just to let you know, we just paid your insurance.
Auto pay.
Yeah. And I was like, why is it $12 or whatever more? It just, or $20 more. No, it went from $187.52 to $211 and some change. And I'm like, it just went, what? Dude, I don't have any accidents. I don't have any, like, just knock on wood. But that was kind of funny.
Everybody get that at home?
You know, like I thought in the world of insurance, like the better you do, the better the price gets, you know?
You think?
And then we do the whole bundle package where you bundle and save.
Multi-car discount.
So in August last year.
Multi-policy discount.
August last year, because California state law ruled some whatever. It's to cover the gas tax. From what I understand, because all the Teslas and electric vehicles or whatever, they had to regain that money somewhere. So it screwed everybody else, but whatever. I got a $30. It was like a $30
increase.
Yeah, it went to like $287 from $254 or something, right?
And what's that for? Like 2 vehicles, 2 drivers, something like that.
Oh, mine?
Yeah,
it's 2. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and renter's insurance or whatever.
Yeah,
right. So when I saw it go up again, I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
Is there something going on here that no one told me about?
I wonder if some of these insurance companies are going to bleed across all their stuff. Well, like, because they're paying out so much in homeowner stuff the last like 5-10 years that, hey, we can't totally jack up everybody's homeowner's insurance.
Yeah, I guess so.
I wonder if they're like, hey,
will they notice $20 more?
Yeah, let's squeeze it into their car insurances too.
And then my broker emailed me it, but the breakdown was it went like when you own new vehicles that are financed, when there's a lien holder, you know, you have to have a minimum,
a certain amount of insurance,
but it's a minimum, but it's full coverage. That full coverage of vehicle and bodily harm payment or whatever went from like $15,000 to like $25,000. And State Farm's like, I ain't paying for that, dude. You're paying for that. That's coming out of your pocket. Well, thanks for the notice. I went through all of my things because they still send snail mail. And the only time I ever really open them is to see if my new cards are there.
Yeah.
But I got nothing. No, hey, I looked at my spam. Hey, look, your price is going to raise. No, it's just.
There it is.
There it is, dude. Thank you. Nothing you can do about it.
Pay it. Yeah, we were swapping insurances around yesterday, and she had Progressive, I think, and then we are gonna pull her over onto mine because mine was probably gonna be a little cheaper. Well, Violet's had her driver's license now since like November, and she couldn't remember if she clicked it over from Violet still having her permit to now being licensed.
Oops.
So before she like canceled it, she like checked. No, it was still on the permit thing. So her premium was like $600 something for 6 months or whatever.
6 months, yeah.
And then she clicked it over to the Violet being a driver. It legit doubled.
900.
No, it was like $1,200.
Oh,
for the 6 months.
No more free gas for you, dude. You're gonna have to get a job now. You can drive yourself to work, Violet.
Dude, that's a whole nother thing about
She's
Violet.
a good kid though, dude. Like
she got pulled into the office. Got pulled out of class into the office the other day. Yeah,
Violet.
Yeah, this last week.
No,
because they told her she has to graduate at the end of this semester, this trimester or whatever.
Trimesters when you're pregnant, bro.
No, they have trimesters. They have 3.
I thought it's semesters.
It depends on the school. Back like when we went to school, it was like quarters or whatever, you know? Yeah. No, they have trimesters. So they have three different
You're
sections.
In your third trimester. Yeah. You're about to give.
Yeah. So because she's been taking all these college classes during the summer, during the regular school year, so it all like eats away at the classes she can take in high school.
Yeah, you're taking up a chair now, dude. Get up.
They literally told her when they pulled her into this like meeting that she has no classes that she can take next year.
You've taken all the electives.
There's nothing we can offer you. There's nothing we can offer you. So like her and Lauren have to go this next week to like have a real meeting to where Lauren can be like, I'm pretty sure there's something you can find her to do.
Yeah.
Because she's 16 years old. She's not graduating. She's not, you're going to keep her. You're going to keep her for another year.
Well, can't she start at Cuesta or something and do...
She's already got 2 years worth of Cuesta done. She can't even go to Cuesta anymore. She needs to go to a 4-year school. Start upper division.
Cal Poly's right across the street.
Oh, that's a whole other thing.
You think the insurance doubled?
Well, the nice thing about it, because she works there, she can get her like basically go to Cal Poly for free. But then Violet's like, it's like, no, it's what, like what everybody else did when they're still in high school. Like that irrational,
I want to go.
I need to leave town. I need Cuesta's just high school continued. Everybody goes there. Everybody goes to Hancock. It's all the same people. It's all this ideological teenager think they got it all figured out.
Well, you're going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Might as well do it with the same people.
It's school, man. If you could go to community college and get some stuff done.
What does she want to do when she grow up?
Oh, what was her thing? Gosh, that's a whole, she doesn't know. She also is stand by, because your daughter's going to be the same way. She thinks she needs to have it all figured out. Like every
well, I mean, that's good,
T
though.
and I, no, like right now, today, she needs to have it all figured out. What I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if she just hyper focuses and analyzes to like every little microscopic little thing.
Well, that's rare though, because it seems like a lot of kids these days just get through it. Did you know you can't even fail a grade anymore? You can get straight F's, dude, and still go to 10th grade.
I don't even pay attention to that stuff anymore, to be honest.
Held back or whatever you call it. What's it called?
Yeah.
Flunk. That's what it is. Flunk.
I flunked. Yeah.
You know what's funny though is like
these kids do. What?
Is Violet is like such a stellar like student, and they're like, all right, dude, you got to beat it.
We can't have you anymore.
You can't do Spanish class 3 times or whatever.
Well, Latin. She does Latin. It's a forgotten language. Been giving her crap for 3 years about it.
Whatever.
But it's nice when you go to Paris and you have her read the sculptures. She's like, she tells you what it says.
She's your own
small perk.
Personal translator.
Yeah.
You don't have to wear those headphones.
No.
Where they're like, it's like a Walkman.
Yeah.
Like it's a tape
deck.
Dude,
we got her the headphones at one of the museums. Every room, every sculpture, every painting, she stopped at. We did 1/3 of this museum.
4 hours later.
3 hours later.
Oh, my goodness. She should study abroad. Send her to Europe, dude. Apparently she knows how to.
She knows better than all of us. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, Violet. We got Violet on a podcast one time.
Did you?
Yeah. Remember we didn't push record and push the audio on?
Oh, it was recording. It was just audio.
Yeah.
Oh, that was back when.
Make sure I got the audio on this one.
Oh, my
It's on there.
goodness. I would have gave up.
It's on
The statistics would have.
It's on the checklist now to start every podcast. Make sure it's on there.
It's not on the whiteboard, though.
Well, at least she's not like sitting at home playing video games every day. Like all the rest of us used to do.
Yeah. We've been taking Lila's tablet and switch from her.
Yeah. Get her on a plan.
Well, dude.
Too much screen time.
You know,
That's all she wants to do.
Gives the teacher heartburn. And it's nothing crazy, but it's, you know, Lila's 5. So when they're at the playground, she wants to keep going down the slide.
Yeah.
You know?
She don't want to leave.
She, no. Teacher Alvarez or whatever, Mrs. Alvarez.
I want to keep sliding.
I want to. And so then she'll start crying. And, you know, the teacher lets us know, you know. So now it's like every time we pick her up, did you cry today? No.
That's not what I heard.
Did you? No, she knows better because she knows I'll catch her in a lie.
Mm.
So I believe her when she says no or yes, you know. And then, like yesterday, she cried, but she cried because she got hurt. So it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, dude, the last couple of weeks, I'd be like, no Switch, no tablet, no SpongeBob. You can sit at your table and you can do your sheet of homework, which it's not really homework, but you just trace your name or whatever.
Whatever they're giving her to work
And
on.
then you can either play with your toys or you can color and draw. And you can have a snack and stuff like that. But no, you're not going to watch kids' YouTube. You're not going to play Mario Kart Deluxe 8, which is fun.
Speaking of, by
Dude,
the way,
she's killing it on that though, right? She's getting first place. Yeah. But no, cut off, dude. And then we cut her off. We cut her off from the tablet for a while, and then we finally decided to give it to her. She did really good at school. Whatever. Speaking of that, she got start of the week this week, for this next week
coming up.
So they give her, I think it's called Buddy Bear. And so you take Buddy Bear home for the weekend.
Nice.
And Buddy Bear's like your friend, right? So you show him this or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then all next week, the teacher
ask what Buddy Bear did while
shows pictures of what the star student did with Buddy Bear. Huh. It's like student of the month or whatever, but it's like, anyway, that's pretty cool. I was pretty proud of her.
Buddy Bear got to hang out at your house?
Yeah. So Buddy Bear's going to be there all weekend. So
this weekend?
Yeah.
He's there now?
Yeah. He's there currently. Yeah.
Nice.
Chilling. Lila's probably showing him. Like last night, Lila showed Buddy Bear that the floor is lava, but if you lay blankets down. So I went in there to check on her, and she has literally every throw blanket on the floor
spread out
and then she has
picnic?
Every toy that could hold her weight is like a stepping stone to the closet to get more. It was pretty cute.
That's pretty funny. That's a good story. I like that one.
But yeah, so a couple of weeks ago, we decided to yank the tablet or give it back to her because we had yanked the tablet from her for a while. And dude, that whole weekend, she was just totally a 5-year-old again. Whiny and a bunch of no's and not listenings. And we're like, all right, cool. Guess where that tablet's going to be broke out again.
That's what Lauren was saying when we were in Paris. She was like, we would just roll into these random little bars, so to speak. But there it's a socially acceptable thing. You know, it's a coffee bar, but it's also a bar, but it doesn't look like, it would look like you would go into a bougie San Luis coffee shop.
Oh yeah.
But they also served beer and wine as well on top of the coffee.
Interesting.
And so
it's like a sidebar or whatever.
Yeah. But parents would come in there with their kids and the kids would sit there. So we went to a couple different ones where, this like clearly it was like after school or something. This mom rolled in with her like 4-year-old little boy, and he just sat there, and then she'd give him a cracker. He would like eat it, sat there all proper, and then she gave him like a book, and he sat there and read his book.
It was Europe, dude.
And she's like, and this wasn't the first kid we saw like this. She's like, why are the kids so well behaved here? I'm all, did you see a tablet? Did you see a cell phone? Did you?
Nope.
Just another place, man.
I always, before we had a kid, I was like, my kids would never.
I'm never doing that.
Dude, when you're out to eat, man, here's the phone, watch a movie. Like, Lila's very well-mannered.
She's very well behaved.
But her attention span gets a little short. Like, she'll color. She'll figure out the little puzzle real quick. She'll find the words in the word search. And then, now what? You want me to color? I've already colored this thing at Denny's like 4 different times.
It's the same sheet we were here last time.
With a red and green crayon. Like, you can't throw an extra color in there. Like, it's just Christmas colors. Yeah. Dude.
No.
But yeah.
Cut into the overhead.
We taxed that thing. We didn't let her have it back.
Well, that's good. But got to have some rules, limitations, and boundaries in the world, David.
Yeah, dude.
Especially when it comes to the youth.
You can have a snack, dude, but you're not gonna have a popsicle.
Every time.
That's a reward. That's a reward, dude. You can have.
Unless Miguel's around.
You can have.
Miguel will get her one.
Well, that happened the other day, and I said no, and he was. Not that he was mad at me, but like, come on, David, it's just a baby. And I was like, no, she's 5.5 years old, and she can talk back. And like, no, she's not going to get her way. Like, I got to put my foot down. Christina was like, no, for sure. Like, you got to really, dude, otherwise, dude, that little kid would roll over you, man.
Work you over.
Yeah, no, she's learning. She's doing really good. She's doing really good.
She's a good kid.
She is.
We'll see that girl again sometime soon.
It's going to have to be soon.
It's going to have to be soon.
She keeps asking about it. Hey, Kevin.
Come on over.
Where's Kevin?
We got some...
Kevin and Lauren.
We got some gifts for her from abroad.
From abroad? You getting that tattoo itch again?
I'm not a lot of real estate, per se.
Plenty of real estate. You got a whole chest plate you can do?
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to do it because it's like backwards. It comes like right.
Take it off.
No, this is a family show, David.
And it's inside out, so you don't want people to see what's really on that shirt.
Oh, no.
Got to bring it up twice. See that? Boom. Plug in, plug out. No, I want to, for Paul, I want to.
Oh, you can do it? Oh, yeah.
I want to do something for him. And then I don't know. I've been having an itch. I kind of want to finish my family arm a little bit,
Yeah. I keep getting it from Lauren because there's all these other symbolism representative things in people.
There's mine.
She doesn't mean it like that, but that's what she's,
Yeah.
Oh, where's the one for me? I said, well, what about that time? I got that one for you. And you guys all freaked out.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was funny. You sent it to me too, and I thought it was real. I was like, no,
we were like at the casino.
Yeah.
And I like just.
Oh, no, you
I just like pulled the shirt down and it was like right here.
It looked real too.
Like
but then
72. It did look real. Those little like semi-permanent. Like
how long did that thing ride there for?
It was like a solid 2.5 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. It like starts when you first put it on, it's kind of like grayish green, but like hours later, it
like turns black.
It's black. And then it like stays black for like a good like 2 weeks. And then it starts to like turn back to green and gray. And then
it's like one of those henna tattoos or whatever.
Yeah. I don't,
well, it's
in the same family, I think of that, but it's
those
not the
last
same
for a while.
Yeah. I don't know. Always walk by that one, in the Miracle Mall or any other mall for that matter, but the Miracle Mile Mall in particular, where they have that one in Vegas where they like literally like draw it or whatever on you with like the whatever, when they don't have anybody there and you walk by them, they're always trying to like pitch you like, oh, hey, you want one? I'm like, oh no, I don't like tattoos.
Sleeved.
I also do that when people are like giving shots or like talking about shots or like needles or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like needles.
Needles scare me.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly. Ultra scared, sir.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for Paul, I kind of have an idea. Well, what I would like to do is,
do you like?
He was a mechanic,
Yeah,
and he was very particular about his tools.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was the only thing he
was ultra organized,
dude. Organized, clean. Like even if the screwdriver came out to just tighten a screw on something,
went right back where it was supposed to go.
Not only that, but before it went back, it was wiped down, cleaned.
Wow.
Like, where it says Craftsman on it?
Uh-huh.
It faced.
Oh, up in the toolbox?
It was the only drawer in the entire toolbox that was messed up was the junk drawer.
Oh, you got to have a junk drawer.
And that's where you find all your washers and whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I was thinking about doing like a wrench.
Of sorts?
Yeah. That has, instead of it saying Craftsman, says his name.
Yeah, whatever. Nice. Do you like them to be like separate? Like right now you're kind of like, you have two distinctive tattoos, so to speak.
Well, 3, but
yeah.
But eventually what I want to do is
have them be like
because this is kind of like my family arm.
Right. I got one of those.
Like this is, my mom and dad, my daughter, I kind of want to keep it family. And then at some point, I mean, I had this whole like elaborate idea of what I want to, with the American flag.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Be like tattered, and the tattered American flag was going to be the filler, kind of like how like your arms are, like you have a filler. But eventually I would like to, fill it up and with different stuff. But at the same time, I'm not in any hurry to add any more family things on here,
Well, certainly not when it's like,
dude, I wanted to put Jess's name right here.
$400 an hour or whatever.
No, whatever. The money's not even a problem. It's the freaking thought behind everything. But I wanted on my ring finger right here, dude. I wanted to put Jess.
Ooh.
And I was gonna do it when I did this, but he forgot. I don't. Anyway, Jess was like, "Don't do that." Like,
why not?
She doesn't want me to put her name on my body. I was like, "You gonna leave me?" And she's like, "No, it's bad luck." I was like, I guess. But I'm not gonna put it right here where it says like,
oh, next to like some red lips, like everybody else, a little red lips. And
yeah, it just says, yeah.
I don't know. I like to keep it clean too. That's why my sleeves are like, if I want to wear a long sleeve shirt, like they're not going to show.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. I feel like with I just don't like the chest stuff. Like I feel like I could go a little lower, across here,
right,
to put some stuff, but I'm not like the outline around the nipple thing, and
which kind of looks odd anyway.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't. I mean, I need to lose way more weight. I've lost some, but I need to lose way more. But I kind of like the rib cage ones are kind of cool if it's the right one. Mm-hmm. I don't mind those, but it's just something about the chest that I'm like, I don't know. It's just not.
And then no one sees it, because there's a little part of you that
like at the beach or something.
The whole point of having my tattoos there is it's not just for me, but it's for everybody.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of people that ask me about
for sure.
my stuff, especially.
Well, yours are very
this one's deep, like, and people read it and they go, "Oh my god."
Yeah. Well, see, that's the difference between those, because like they're very identifiable and they're very specific. Mm-hmm. Whereas mine, like they all kind of like blend, like you can see them. Like,
you have to look,
but like you'd have to like, they're all very blended together with background and things.
Be like, can I have a minute to?
Yeah, I need to survey the scene.
Yeah.
So like when people see them, they're like, "Oh, nice tattoos." They don't like, "Oh." Every once in a while, I'll get one about the lighthouse.
Well, there you go.
The lighthouse. I get one about that one, and then people are like, "Oh, what lighthouse is that?" And I'll have to make up a lighthouse because it's not.
It's the one for Winchester.
I usually go with that like San Simeon one that's up there, because then everyone's like, "Oh, I don't even know there was one there."
Perfect. I don't have to give you a legit history on it.
The full backstory on it. No, I just told the dude, "Give me a lighthouse, man. Rock it out. Do your thing." Shine. Yeah.
Lighthouse is cool.
Yeah. I had to argue with him about the lion and the dove one, though. Like, he did not want to put the dove in front of the lion. Like, he was very, like, symbolic about it and was like, "No, man.
Dude, I'm paying you, bro.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Do what I tell you to do." So, whatever.
God, I really wanted that. Where it's like like a forest. You have the trees and stuff.
Oh,
that come down.
yeah.
And then I wanted to do like Papa Wolf, like me, and then the Wolf Pack.
Yeah.
Jess and Lila, you know, and then have the eyes like blue or green or something, you know, because it really, mine are all gray, but I wanted something to just be like, bam.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't know, man. It's time and effort and money.
Yeah. Money is the main thing. Well, I've had every once in a while, and then I remember how much it costs to do all of it. But I've thought about letting him run through the upper parts of the arm, because I got those in like 2013.
Yeah.
So those are old, you know, and they've been weathered a bit.
They blend together though well.
It's not bad, but like if certain lights, I feel like you can tell. But then I'm like, how long is this part going to take? How long is this part going to take? How long is this part and this part? And like,
for it to just basically be the same, just a touch.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Well,
and your shirt hides it most of the time anyway.
Yeah,
so.
and I figure at this point the bottom half's going to catch some more sun.
Seeing the deck of cards, so I might get a freaking set of diamonds, dude. Oh, have you seen this one on the internet, dude? It's hilarious. It says Brit, bitch. So in one of her songs, it goes, "It's Britney, bitch."
Oh yeah.
So it says Brit, and then it's your knee.
Yeah.
And then bitch. I was like, oh man,
that's a little too creative.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's kind of funny.
I like the ones where the dude's like in the crook of their elbow, like on the outside, like they have.
It's like jumps.
It like does things and they move their elbow.
They're like this. Those ones where it's like clapping,
or like people like the weirdo like
the mustache thing.
The hipster people they put
so stupid,
right?
Jess and I have matching tattoos. Well, they're not matching, but when you put our fingers together, it makes a heart.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Or as I always, well, no, I'll just move on from that. But you put our, like, you can't really see it on camera.
I'll put it closer to your face. You can just see it inside your finger there. It looks, you can see a little dark spot, half a heart.
Anyway, you put our hands together and it's heart. It was our first tattoo.
Nice.
Well, I mean, it's not even a tattoo, dude. That's not, you can't count that. It's one.
It's ink.
It's one.
So technically,
it was technically my second one because this one appears.
That's right. Everybody's got some tribal, baby.
I wanted a.
Everybody's got some tribal.
I drew that, dude.
Everybody
goes, well, what does it mean?
Nothing.
Well, you know, this is not what you think it is.
Yeah, I got some tribal back here somewhere too.
On your tramp stamp or whatever they call it.
What would they call that?
Sunrise?
Upper back?
Oh, up there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably somewhere around the story that we were talking about last podcast.
Oh, yeah. You were almost having trouble recovering from that.
Oh, that was tough, actually, because I was inside. I was like, don't
talk anymore about it.
Oh, it's funny shit.
What else you got going on today, David?
No.
A little this, little
I'm
that.
going to go try to eat somewhat healthier, but... Dude, labs are... I don't even want to... Well, forget it. What?
I don't know. What do you want to do? You see it in there? The bottom?
The time?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Okay, I didn't know.
Are you worried?
No, I'm trying to keep it on a program. Somebody's got to produce this podcast.
I have... Kevin?
David. I don't know.
I've asked for more duties other than being the talent, as you said.
It's fine.
Like, social's coming soon.
Branching out across multiple platforms.
Not TikTok, though.
No, you're not going to do it?
Did you see they're selling those phones on eBay? Because you can't download TikTok, I guess. I don't know. I don't have one. I don't mess with the TikToks.
No, I think they put it back. But
oh, did they?
Yeah.
Dude, they were selling those phones that already had like TikTok on it for like $2,000, $3,000 because people were like that much of a fiend.
Yeah, mine had it on it because I was doing it for 5 seconds with the badge cast stuff. But it, I don't know. It's whatever.
TikTok or just socials in general?
Socials in general. I don't know how much I feel like the shorts on YouTube help because I can see the traffic, right? You can see how much is being driven to the long form video from the short videos. But
we don't have shorts for these, right?
Nah, I think it'd be too hard to do.
No, it'd be the B-roll. that you put on the.
No, I know, but to try and make it vertical out of what we're already doing.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
we would have to like after the cameras get off, after we push stop, whatever, we'd have to like
just
literally get a phone out and shoot some vertical stuff. Like literally take the slots after dark.
Oh yeah.
And plug a phone in vertical and just like put it out there and.
Nah, too much work.
I don't know.
It'd be too much of a wide angle anyway. Like if you did it, whatever. We'll figure that out later. These people don't care.
Nah,
or at least hear us
yet.
talk about it.
No, yeah, it's fine. You stayed this long.
What did we talk about? Let's recap real quick. What did we talk about?
We talked about work for legit like 35 minutes.
And that was supposed to be a maybe.
Well, I think we just started rambling. We started going on a podcast on that. But
and that's like a normal phone call. That's how this all came in together anyways. It's just
usually we got something to talk about.
It happened.
And that's how it went. Yeah, and then we went that blended into work vehicle.
I think you spelled vehicles wrong.
Well, I started writing too fast. The H and the I kind of
says vehicles. Vehicles.
I think it's right.
Is it?
I don't know.
I would have just put work trucks or something.
Well, I don't have a truck.
Well, like tattoo, tattoo even looks wrong, but it's not. But that's why when I was writing it, I was like, nah, forget it.
You're going to talk about how I spelled it wrong. Now we're talking about how we spelled it wrong.
Do we show since the viewers have waited this long, do we show them the?
No, they got to see it last time. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're going to have to come back some more times. Like,
we got to talk about Jordan's aliens, though. Remember? We went too much on a tangent about work.
Oh, no. We talked about how he made that special request mid-podcast about aliens.
Yeah.
And then we were like, that's such a rabbit. If we can talk about aliens if you want. Like, but that's going to need to be its own.
Well, this is going to be a 3-hour table read then.
Yeah, it's going to be like Joe Rogan.
Because I got a lot to say about aliens.
I don't know. I could get into it. I'll follow you down the hole if you want. The rabbit holes. I didn't say the whole thing. Just said hole. Deep, dark rabbit hole.
Next time. What time is it?
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah, you got 1,005 things to do.
Well,
call it good.
Why am I sitting in this chair so proper?
You
now?
You got
well, because my back I need an icy hot now, like you got on.
Oh,
because my back's starting to hurt a little bit.
I put that.
I put the microphone on my back. Oh, it's all.
Well, that was your back cracking?
Yeah. Well, not.
Oh, made it sound like. Anyway, I don't know. What do you want to do? Call it good. Call it number 6, and we'll see everybody next week.
I think these are the first two, microphone stands that are out of sight. Why does that look so crooked actually now? Or is it because the TV is angled?
I can't tell. Kind of looks like it's because the TV's crooked, but
I feel like.
But if you look at the bottom of the chairs, it is a little, because if it was level, you'd see more. But it's also, I don't know, man. I
got a camera.
I don't work. I don't even work here. We're doing the best we can, people. We're doing the best we can.
I like it. Well, anyway.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching.
Appreciate y'all.
Like,
there's the camera. I was looking at the wrong one.
Comment, share, subscribe. Thanks to all 19 of you.
Till next time.
We'll see y'all. Oh, I got to turn the volume up.
Do you turn the... Take care, folks.
Bye.